A little stopping part on my little restoration job I'm doing here. I broke out this side dresser hopper that came on that tractor when I brought it. I didn't use it because it was all rusted up. The fertilizer was left in it. But I mean, it was full. But you get a hold of one of this bag right here. Now I'll take the grinder, cut the one little bolt there, that. It goes through there just like that. Cut it out. Take the hammer, bust the gear off of it. Knock the flow gate handle out. Now I'm making reuse that, but wow, I got a new one here. These are Agri Supply replacement parts. I mean, the agitator fits well, just like that. The gear fits in the bottom well. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with this Agri Supply stuff. It's just a hobby thing. Just a little hobby deal here, doing with a little garden and stuff. Ain't a museum piece. But I'm gonna get it all cleaned up here. I get this cleaned up. You see that I eat some of them on it. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and put it back together. Put that bolt back stainless steel for sure. And when I put the paint on that base plate, I think I'm gonna paintbrush that on that Rust-Oleum real good and thick. But we're going back together with Agri Supply parts. I don't know if Case International can even get the replacement parts from that, but it wouldn't be worth it to me. I'm not doing a commercial vegetable farming or anything like that to pay an outrageous price. These little parts here, 10, 12 bucks a piece at Agri Supply. And they fit well enough for what I'm doing. I'm just side dressing a little corn and tomatoes and stuff like that. Putting in a little fertilizer while I'm planting. But yeah, when she just bad, that was an original agitator because it got the R1. It's got the R1 in the end of the part number there. So that was an original IH. I just had to I beat that out of there. I flipped it over. I busted the gear off of it and had it upside down. Busted the gear all the way around it. That's what was left for the center of the gear. Where it's in there like that. Well, see that bad, you best just cut the bolt out, go to grinding, bust that gear off of there, and then start over. It ain't no saving it when it's that bad. It's too brittle. This was well cleaned out anyway. It didn't even have a piece in the middle no more. The little fins, the little fins on the side long gone compared to that one. I know it's not original, but like I said, not commercial vegetable farming. A little hobby deal in the afternoons after work. A little corn, little this, little that. Anyway, you know, that's how you get it apart. And these bolts on the side to hold the hopper on there, flip the hopper upside down. Just take the chisel. Take the chisel right there. The bolt and nut it. Take the chisel, knock the heads off. And flip it back over. And take your block of wood. And hit down on top of this. And just let it fall right at the bottom. Don't pry and beat on your hopper. It's fiberglass. It ain't gonna stay in that. I didn't like beating on them bolts up with it upside down. But anyway, we got that on the paint table over there. We're gonna paint the hopper the cream colored white. And I got everything ready to paint white, but anyway, this is how you dissect it. Take the chisel, knock them bolts out them corners. Right there. These Agri Supply parts fit well, especially if you're just doing your little vegetable garden at your house. That's all you need. All right, until you bust it. If you can't get that gear to budge, this one would not budge. It was rusted in here. I just took the hammer, busted it off. You can buy this stuff from Birch Store. They have originals, but unless you're making a museum piece, I mean, you just a little hobby like I am, just want to look good in front of the neighbors. Agri Supply parts will work just fine. Sometimes I wonder what I'm using, if I need better off do it by hand no more, the little small areas I'll be covering sometimes, but It look good going right waving at the neighbors anyway with your little hopper on the side there. Knock them bolts out, flip it over, tap this out. I took this ball peen hammer, and just tapped it, moved it upside down, and it come right out the hopper. Keep dealing with your hopper. And bust the gear off of there, knock the agitator out that way. Clean it up, put some good thick paint on it. Whatever you like. I think I'm going back for black to red. And Agri Supply parts there. Birch store has them. I'm sure some other vendors online has them. But that's all there is to it. Cut that bolt off there. Keep the cover off the top. The agitator won't come off, or the flow gate. And then just clean everything up. But I'm gonna do a little video of the finished product when I'm done.